Hey guys, it's Sarah Molnar, your Teen Beachbody coach and NCC PT personal trainer. I wanted to give you a tidbit about lowering your stress, and I got this from a friend of mine, and it actually works. So I do it because when I go to bed at night, my hamster wheel starts. My husband puts his head down on the pillow, he's out. I don't know if there's something happening there, but it seems that I put my head to the pillow and I think, what do I have to do the next day? Did they pack this in their backpack? What am I gonna do for dinner? Did I pull it out? Do I need to pull out meat? This is what happens in my head. And I just, people are like, put a pad and paper next to your bed, write it down. And I've done that, and it does help because I think of stuff when my brain actually calms down. But I need something that's just gonna get me to sleep. So I never have trouble sleeping, it's just turning off that hamster wheel. So my friend had posted this, and it actually worked. I'm not lying, it worked for her, and I was like, yeah, we'll see. So this has been the past 3 nights I've done this, and my husband had a revolution today, so I'll have to tell you that. So what you do, I had my kids do it at dinner, don't, because they'll spit their food out. So you take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, and you count it, and it's take a deep breath in. You're gonna hold that breath for 7 seconds, and then after you're done holding it, you have to breathe out for 8 seconds. It's called the 4-7-8 rule. So I did it, and when you have anxiety or you're stressed or anything, your heart beats very quickly, and you breathe very shallowly. So you're trying to deepen that breath, because when you deepen the breath, your heart rate slows down. Because if your heart's beating fast, A, your blood pressure is gonna go up, and B, you're not gonna fall asleep because your heart's beating fast. It's like you just ran and then came back in and you're trying to fall asleep. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and breathe out for 8. That was my hardest, because when you're stressed or you're anxious or whatever, you're trying to, you take that breath in, you hold in, then that 8 seconds for me was the hardest part, but it works. So I read this article, and it said after you do it, the girl did it like 2 times, and she doesn't even remember falling asleep. It worked that well. And I was like, whatever. Like, they haven't met me. Sure enough, the first night, I did it 3 times, and I fell asleep. I woke up, and I was like, that's got to be a joke. Like, did that really happen, or was I just really that tired? But it really, I'm focusing on counting. I'm focusing on the breath, and it's really relaxing. So last night I did it. I did have to do it probably about 6 or 7 times. Like, I was excited, and I had all this, we booked Cancun for our trip, and California's in 2 weeks, and it's 68 degrees right now, and it's supposed to get up to 70s. I'm not throwing that in your face. So I just was thinking of all this stuff and packing and going on a trip, so I was just excited. So I did it probably about 6 or 7 times, and it worked. And I woke up today and I was like, wow, and I feel rested. And so my husband just called, and that's why I'm sharing this video, because, I did it and it worked. But so he just called me and he goes, I have to tell you, I just used your 4-7-8 rule. I'm like, what? Like, he listened to me. I couldn't believe it. And he said that he had, an issue at work, and he said I could feel my blood pressure rising. He goes, so I went into my office, I shut the door, I did the 4-7-8. He goes, and I could feel myself calming down. So not only for sleep, and that's why I wanted to post this video now, so that you could think about it. And, I try to do it when I'm stressed, or if I'm anxious, or if I'm in the car. I notice that I'm not just breathing deeply. Try it tonight. I'd love to know if it works for you. Or try it if you're stressed. Maybe you're stressed right now. So you could do the breathing. Let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Ready? So breathe in for 4. I hope it works for you guys. Have a happy, healthy day.